Hello there, potatoes, and welcome back to another video on my channel. In the background there, you're watching some Battlefield 1 gameplay, aerial gameplay. I sort of have to fly around before I actually find anything to shoot at. And then after that, you're going to be watching some Mirror's Edge gameplay, which, yay, is backwards compatible now. So what I'm going to be talking about today is a topic that's been quite talked about recently, and that is the subject of, is YouTube dying? The one question that a lot of people seem to be asking recently, and I can kind of see why. So I'm just going to be giving you a couple of my thoughts and opinions on it, and feel free to leave your opinions in the comments below. Okay, so where do I start with this? Well, even before this sort of whole load of kind of drama, I guess you could call it, came out, and thoughts that maybe YouTube is dying, in the past 2 years I sort of felt that there's not been a lot of expansion and the innovation of people's videos. There's not been as many viral videos on YouTube. It doesn't feel as if YouTube's in the spotlight as much anymore. Like, it used to be like every week there'd be a new viral video getting 30, 40, 50 million views, and even billions of views in the case of Gangnam Style. I'm sure many of you know about that, if not all of you. But yeah, it just feels like there's been a bit of a sort of dull down recently, and just YouTube isn't in the spotlight anymore, as much anymore. YouTube isn't as popular as it was, and maybe this is just me not watching as much, but that's the sort of feeling I got. And then I think where the root of this all started was whenever there was a glitch in the coding of YouTube, and that stopped people getting as many views, changed up the whole tracking system, meaning that channels were dropping like flies, like big channels. For an example, Leafy is Here. Now, in my opinion, Leafy is Here didn't really deserve all the fame he got at the start, because you know, but that's my opinion on him. I guess he's kind of funny in some sort of way. And then, of course, there's been just the way that YouTubers get into so many scandals recently is the other thing. Like, well, not even recently, but like, it just always seems that not one YouTuber can escape getting into some kind of scandal or being off Keemstar's hit list of who he's going to talk about next and sort of ruin the career of. No, I'm joking. But anyway, yeah, it just seems like no YouTubers can escape it. Like, PewDiePie's just been out of a huge scandal, as I've mentioned, and a lot of people are saying this could be the end of him. I don't personally agree with that. I think, you know, regardless of how much YouTube take away from him, like his new series on YouTube Red, his new advertising campaign that he had, or his advertising agreement, that's been taken away. But even so, he's still going to be bringing in a heck of a lot of money. I mean, it's not like he needs all that much more, but yeah, he's still going to be bringing in a ton of money, no matter how much YouTube take away from him. So yeah, that's just that kind of aspect of it, is that big YouTubers don't seem to be able to stay out of scandals. It's just quite toxic all of the time. So then the next thing is just that there seems to be a lack of creativity and innovation, and I talked about this earlier, but like, just watching some YouTube channels, it just seems like so samey and just nothing new, you know. Like, when YouTube first started, it seemed like there was so much room for innovation, so much room that, like, you know, you can upload whatever you want, any type of video you want. And it seemed like there was absolutely no way that it would ever sort of run out, it would ever become old, but it kind of feels like that's what's happening. And, you know, it's strange to say that, like, surely you just imagine something new, but that's what I've been saying. There just seems to be a lack of innovation. Now, I'm not saying all channels are just all of a sudden bad and boring, bad quality. Like, there's plenty of channels, like most channels in fact, just doing as good as they ever did, just uploading as interesting content as they ever did. But just the overall impression I get is that YouTube isn't as big of a spotlight compared to other social medias as it was in sort of 2013, 2014, even 2015. It seems like there's just dumb things like memes and like really quick things that require very little attention span. I mean, YouTube doesn't require that much, but things that require less attention span are more popular now. As for my thoughts about it, just YouTube just isn't up there anymore as much. It's just not in the center of attention anymore as it was. Is it dying? I don't know. Maybe it's just going through a quiet spell, and maybe just some YouTubers have been quite unlucky. But that's the impression that I've got off it, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, potatoes, if you do have anything to say about this, then please feel free to leave it in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on this topic right now. I mean, I'll have to wait a good while to really judge if I think that YouTube is dying or not. Banana Potatoes, that is, I'm probably going to wait till like 2017 before I've really properly decided. Um, or before we can see so much more. It's a bit early now to say whether YouTube is dying or not. Banana Potatoes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So, thank you, and cheerio!